Hi guys, welcome to the another episode of DJUNO podcast. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. This is Haju.
And Yang, of course.
Welcome back to season 3. Wait, you are only in season 1, right?
Yeah, it's been a year already.
I bet even our voices would sound different if you just go listen to last year's podcast.
I bet, but I don't want to listen to my voice though. I'd rather put my energy into this session instead. And furthermore, this episode is really interesting.
Totally agree. It was fun while researching.
So, what's today's episode about?
So today we are going to talk about a woman who had a huge influence on Latin American history.
Ooh, Latin America? Bet it will be fun, girl.
You can count on it. So, she changed history in so many ways, especially women's rights in Latin America were open thanks to her hard work.
And not just known for one thing, she absolutely nailed it in 5 different areas also. Politician, activist, philanthropist, first lady, and actress. Damn.
Girl, I wish I could have just one of those titles.
Same. She even has a musical about her. Not super well known in Korea, but still.
Yeah, and it's got the famous song, Don't Cry For Me Argentina. Even Madonna sang a version of it.
Can you sing for us?
No, I'd let her play the drums a bit.
Well, that sounds more interesting to me. Anyways, so who are we talking about?
It's about Eva Peron.
So, Eva Peron. Her nickname was Evira. The musical we mentioned earlier is actually named after her. She was born on May 7th, 1919, in a small town called Los Todolos. She was the youngest of 5 siblings and grew up in poverty.
It looks like a normal family, but here's the thing. Eva's family was actually her father's second family.
And when Eva was just a year old, her father left them and went back to his first family.
Huge grown.
But it later helped her anyways. Some say that her struggles sharpened her sharp perspective, allowing her to deeply understand ordinary people's hardship anyways.
And at just 15, she left home for Buenos Aires to become an actress.
And the crazy part, she made it. By 23, she was already one of the most famous radio MCs in the country and got popular. She even caught the attention of Juan Perón.
Wait, her future husband Juan Peron? So the radio show was like the beginning of their love story? Did he just fall for her voice or what?
Not quite. At that time, he was more interested in the radio itself than Eva. He was looking for ways to use media as a political tool.
Okay, but now I have to know. When exactly did she and Juan Peron actually meet?
In 1944, there was this huge charity event for the victims in San Juan earthquake, and Juan Perón was there as the Minister of Labor and the main fundraiser, and Eva Perón participated as the radio actress. And guess what? They fall in love.
Wait. Are we talking about classic love at first sight moments?
Girl, I'm telling you, when I hear how Perón described, warning, it's cringe.
Spill the tea.
As I looked at her, I felt that her words were taking over me. I was almost subjugated by her warmth and in her voice and in her eyes.
Okay, that was sweet overload. How about Eva?
It was marvelous.
My god, they were literally soulmates. This could be a novel. But wait, how old were they when they met?
24?
Mm?
Perrin was 48.
Hold up, say that again?
You heard me right.
24 years apart? Damn, that's straight up dead zone territory.
Let's just don't judge others.
Yeah. We don't judge, but,
I know what you're thinking.
you don't judge, but, right?
Yeah, like, we can't judge.
Yeah.
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 We just listen, we don't judge. I would be eating this trend alive.
But seriously, they were the couple, you know.
Right. Eva played a huge role in boosting Perron's political career. When Perron got thrown in jail, Eva basically saved him.
Yep, her influence helped citizens march for his release.
That's insane.
Exactly. Perron was so moved that they had a secret wedding the very next day.
Wait, the next day? But hey, speaking of marriage, did you know Eva forced her birth certificate 3 years off?
Really? Huh. I didn't know about that, but we listen, we don't judge.
Right. Anyways, and on February 24, 1946, Juan Perón was elected president, and Eva became the first lady of Argentina amidst all the celebrations.
And let's dive into the real meat of it. What she actually did as a first lady, because girl, she wasn't just standing with a pretty face.
Exactly. She was the backbone of Peronism. And for context, Peronism is the political, social, and economic ideology led by Juan Perón in Argentina. It's based on a worker centered nationalism and also called justicalism.
She was just as important, if not more.
She basically ran the ministries of labor and health, pushing for laws, fighting for workers' rights, and making speeches directly to the people. She worked closely with the Peronist trade unions. Let's be real, the workers loved her.
And that's where the Eva Peron Foundation comes in. She built these huge philanthropic organizations, hospitals, schools, orphanage. She established them all. She literally changed the social welfare system in Argentina.
And one of her major accomplishments, women's suffrage.
Yes, that was huge. Back then, women in Argentina didn't have the right to vote, but Eva made women's right to vote in September 23, 1947.
And also founded Argentina's first large scale female political party, aka the Female Peronist Party.
She was treated like a saint by the people, the poor especially. She was their queen.
And honestly, Juan Perón's approval ratings were as high as they were because of her.
No doubt about it, because it was. After women got the right to vote, during Perrin's second presidential run, 65 of women voted for him.
Exactly. As her popularity peaked, she even ran for vice president in 1951, but had to withdraw her candidacy because her cancer.
Oh, really? Was she okay?
Unfortunately, she died in 1952 at the age of 33, but even after her death, her influence still remained strong. She became a symbol of hope and compassion. Some even saw her as a saint.
Sad she died in an early age, but she's everywhere now. Musicals, books, movies, etc. And because of our foundations, most of the underprivileged people in Argentina could improve their quality of life.
Yeah, my heart really touched too. Even though her foundation was started to support her husband's election at first, their actions with authenticity also touched many others. But you know what, Yeong?
What?
Actually, I have some questions.
I can't understand. Is there something wrong?
Don't you want to know more about the Eva Foundation's background?
Like hidden,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, I want to make sure that I have no intention to criticize them. I just want us to point out some hidden truths about their foundation.
Yeah. Our podcast respects all the people,
Yeah.
and we just want to give more hidden information to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm all ears. Let's begin. Go ahead.
Okay. Eva's foundation was on a low with donations from many people and labor unions, even the government.
Wow. How could I gather all of them?
They actually started with only £500, but as time passed, the Eva Foundation's fortune was grown to the whopping £50 million.
What? 50 million pounds was such an amazing price. It seems like they are a really great enterprise.
Yeah, how? How could it happen? It doesn't even make a big profit. Although they got a lot of donations from many people, £50 million is such a huge amount. It doesn't make sense.
Wait, did they embezzle the donation?
Oh no, it's not like that way.
Oh, I was really surprised.
Hmm, they use another way to gather many donations. They force their employees to donate 2 days' wage every year.
Wait, it's such a weird system. 2 whole days of work? That's not exactly charity at that point.
Exactly. And let's not forget the rumors about Nazi war criminals funding the foundation.
Oh, seriously?
And at the top of that, 10% of Argentina's annual GDP went to the foundation.
That's crazy. This is too much. Like, let's just move on to the another topic.
Yeah, we listen
We
and we
don't
don't
judge.
judge.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about how Eva and Peron were viewed by Argentines.
So, Eva Peron. Some people see her as Argentina's saint, and others, well, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, she was literally called Saint Eva, but there was a lot of controversy around her.
On the face of it, she was Saint Eva. She did build hospitals, schools, even a theme park for kids. Yeah.
True, but at the same time, she and Peron were definitely into control. They tried to control the media to spread only positive news about them or their charitable works. This totally reminds me of when Peron showed interest in Eva's radio station because she wanted to use radio as a political tool.
Ah, so he was trying to use the media to control public opinion again?
Yeah, they shut down newspapers that tried to criticize them and fired intellectuals who didn't support them.
No way. How do they call themselves as leaders if they can't even handle criticisms and just silence anyone who disagrees?
Right? It makes me wonder. Like, putting aside the whole charity work with the Eva Peron Foundation, was she really qualified as a leader?
Ugh, I actually respected Eva until like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, no, you don't have to go that far. Chill.
Something feels off now. The vibes are off. Yeah, just forget about it.
Yeah, wait, but before you cancel her completely, there's one last thing we're gonna talk about.
Go ahead.
So, during Peron's campaign, Eva gave speeches about women's rights, and those speeches played a huge role in getting Argentine women the right to vote.
True. Before that, women in Argentina couldn't even vote. You could literally say Eva was one of the biggest reasons why Argentine women have voting rights today.
Yeah, but then there's also this debate, right? Like, did she actually care about empowering women, or was she just using women's suffrage to get more votes for Peron?
So it's like, was Eva empowering women or just making sure they voted for her husband?
Both, maybe, I guess.
Probably.
This is confusing. I feel like only Eva herself would know the truth.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, no matter what people say about her foundation or in her intentions, Eva did change so many lives, and that impact is still felt in Argentina today.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Argentines still commemorate Eva's work during her lifetime. One of the most important contributions of Eva's work for humanity was the change in the legal status of children born out of wedlock.
You know what? She eliminated the word bastard from the official birth certificate, and in its place, she put the word natural.
Oh, impressive.
In this way, she did not only give back legal equality to all newborns, regardless of whether they are born out of wedlock or in wedlock. With this, no newborn would have a legal disadvantage to deal with from beginning of their lives.
Oh, motherhood, she's a queen.
A queen that never cries. We never cry.
What?
Anyways,
There's definitely a lot to admire about her. I mean, she was born an illegitimate child, became a top actress, then the first lady, and even before that, she had huge influence with her foundation. It's hard to see anyone else pulling that off.
she was a real influencer.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's a good place to wrap up today's episode. We've covered so much about Eva Peron. Her rise from poverty to becoming Argentina's first lady, her influence through the Eva Peron Foundation, and even the controversies surrounding her legacy.
Yeah, and whether people see her as a saint or a strategist, one thing for sure, her impact is undeniable. Love her or criticize her, she changed Argentina forever.
Exactly. And even the case after her death, she is still a symbol of power, of generosity, of controversy.
And of course, of musicals.
Yeah.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Wow, you better go to Broadway.
Okay, no, I'm kidding. I'm not sing again. I'm kidding. Okay, let's just go back to our conclusions.
But for real, today was such an interesting discussion.
Yeah, and as always, we don't judge.
We listen.
Facts. So, to our listeners, what do you think about Eva Peron? Let us know your thoughts, and if there's any other historical figure you want us to cover, hit us up.
That's it for today's episode of DJUNO Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye!